For all of those out there who have never seen a pigeon wearing Jordans, there you go. What up, though? Yo, what's going on, everybody? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. You guys might realize that there's no skateboards on the wall today. That's, you know why? That's because you guys probably already know, but skateboard collection video. Woo-woo! Yeah, I actually have a ton of skate decks, so I'm gonna just try to hop into this as fast as I can because it's gonna be a long one. That's what she said. First up on deck, we got, you get it, on deck, first on deck. Right here we have the Supreme Akira deck. This thing is super dope. It's such a sweet graphic. Black and white on here just looks, it's fire. In the middle of this thing, we just got this ball that's just like chilling. I couldn't tell you exactly what's going on in this deck, but just know it's craziness. Now also, before I go on to any other skateboard, I just want to say, because there's probably going to be some comments out there, yeah, I do skate. Well, I used to anyways. You know what? Let's see if I still got something. Alright, I'm tired. Yeah, suck it, haters. This right here is the deck that I'm skating right now. It's a Tremor deck. I don't even know. I just picked it up and then boom. I've been skating these trucks for forever, and these wheels. They're a little small. That's what she said. Also, we got some shake jump bearings. Pretty nice. Next up, we got this Supreme board right here. This thing goes crazy. This right here is the Supreme Skull Pile Skate Deck. This thing is super fire. We got tons of skulls chilling all over the deck, looking like they're having a family get together, and it glows in the dark. Next up, we got this Supreme Graffiti. It's called the Lee logo skateboard. This one's pretty dope. I don't want to say it's my favorite, but it's pretty cool. I definitely like the look of the graffiti. It's pretty fire. Next up, this one right here is called the Leta in the Swan skate deck. This is the censored version, okay? We got this lady right here chilling in the nude, and then this swan right here was getting curious or something. And yeah, I thought I'd cover her up a little bit and just put some paper towel over her so you guys don't get scarred. Way-ho! Whoa. Next up, say hello to my little friend. This right here is the Supreme Scarface shower scene skate deck. This one's a little creepy, just a little bit. When I sleep, I normally take this down. This is not a good skate deck to sleep next to, all right? Hecky no. The backside is pretty cool. We got this like little quote and stuff that I'm not gonna read because I just don't want to. So if you guys want to read it, boom, pause the video right there. That's all you. This one's actually pretty fire. This right here is called the Supreme Banner skate deck. It is what it says. It is what it is. It is what it is. Fire deck, black on the grip side. Bada bing, bada boom. Now guys, I don't just have Supreme decks. This one right here is a Murakami skate deck. I actually got this from Complex Con Chicago. Super fire, super cute. Just look at how cute those flowers are, all right? Aren't they? They seem like they're having such a good time. Except for this one. This one just looks like it wants to kill someone. Next up, we got this baby right here. This is a Supreme Illegal Business skateboard. Pretty cool skate deck. This one says Illegal Business Controls America in the Futura font. It's just hot. It's dope. Next up right here, we got a baked potato. What? This right here is a Bape skate deck. This thing is just fire. Look at that. Don't this just look cool? I actually got this deck a long time ago. Now guys, most of these decks that you're seeing are like my collectible decks. Some people might be wondering like, yo, why don't you skate them? And like some of them are art pieces to me. So like I'd probably never skate this in my life. Plus, I don't even think it's the size I like to skate. Psych it is. I better put this away. Next up right here, we got the Supreme Smoke logo skate deck. This one's fire. Well, it was fire. Now it's okay. Pretty cool deck. You got Supreme spelt out in smoke. You know how people like blow O's? Snoop Dogg was just probably like and wrote Supreme. Next up, we got the Supreme Chrome logo skate deck. This thing just reminds me of GTA 5. I definitely mentioned that in the past. Like, once you get a new car that you really like in GTA 5, I mean, you gotta have it chrome. Yeah, Lamborghini hot. Lambo by the crib. This is how we live. Boom! This right here is the Supreme Lamborghini skate deck. This thing is dope, all right? I hope you guys can see the finish on this thing. It's like, it's sparkly. Definitely a weird skate deck, like Lamborghini Supreme on a skate deck. It's just weird. but it's cool at the same time. Next up, shout out to all my Michiganders out there. Right here is a Petoskey skate deck by the brand Premier. This deck right here released the same time as those Premier Dunk Highs. Premier's a skate shop based in Michigan, and this deck is just so fire. It's a Petoskey pattern, and if you guys don't know, the Petoskey Rock is Michigan's rock. This one is numbered right here. I got 41 out of 50. But yeah, ski Petoskey. Next up, oh, we got another one. This right here is another Premier skate deck. This is by Premier and ArtPrize. This deck's actually pretty cool. This right here is a map of Grand Rapids in Michigan. That's where Premier's located. And yeah, fire. Next up, we got this deck right here. This is a Supreme is Love skate deck. We got my little army dude right here, hanging out, chilling, and then at the top it says Supreme is Love. No graphic on the back, and that's it. Bar'll do. Next up, we got a twofer. All right, boom. One second. Huh? My watch is telling me I need to breathe. Am I not breathing? 1 and 2. Bada bing, bada boom. This right here is the Supreme airbrushed floral skate deck. Oh snap! It has some nice flowers all over it, and it's beautiful. That's why we got 2. Beauty sells, people. Next up, talk about some heat. This right here is the Kith Coca Cola collab skate deck. These things, oh my gosh, these things flew off the shelves. I'm telling you, like some decks I look at, it's like these decks were not meant for skating, all right? It's just a piece of art that someone turned into a skateboard. I absolutely love the color on this board. Kith Coca Cola. What? You can't go wrong with anything Coca Cola, okay? Especially when it's Kith. Next up, we had to censor this one, but we got that Polo Bear coming out in the ski mask, all right? We're not messing around. We got Fladoodle, the population, with that Ralph Lauren bear right there. This is definitely a funny skate deck. On the back, you got FTP is not a skateboarding company. And let me just tell you, they didn't just make one, all right? They made a couple of skate decks. This right here is just like an orange FTP skate deck. Pretty cool. It's simple. I like it. To be honest, the temptation to skate this thing is unreal. Next up, wait a second. Is that a treefer? A what'd I say? The trifecta. That's what I meant to say, right? Anyways, this right here is the Supreme Airbrush Floral Skate Deck. Again, except this one's the black colorway. Again, just like the white deck. It's beautiful. Next up, we got another Supreme Scarface deck. This one's pretty cool. You got like the Supreme where Scarface would be. I like this board a lot. It's a little freaky though, all right? This guy just kind of gives me the creeps. Next up, this thing is absolutely fire. This right here is the Supreme Louis Vuitton custom deck. My dad actually ended up wrapping this thing in a Supreme Louis Vuitton print and then put a BOGO right there. It is a custom deck. The actual Supreme Louis Vuitton skateboard, that thing's going for around like what? Probably close to $80,000 now or something like that. It is ridiculous. Next up, we got this deck right here. This is a deck by Joshua Vides. This guy cartoons everything. To shoes, to traffic cones, to everything. Pretty cool skate deck. It's like a cartoon skate deck. You got a fly chilling right here. Just makes me want to like... Yep, he's still there. On the flip side, we got a cute little traffic cone right there. Next up right here, we got a Travis Scott bandana skate deck. I just mentioned this thing in another video a little bit ago. And I forgot to mention, you can like scratch this off like a lottery ticket. It's a scratch off skate deck. That's dope. I'm not exactly too sure what it looks like once it's scratched off. While I'm editing this video though, I'll throw a picture up on the screen on what this thing actually looks like scratched off. I don't even know, so I'm gonna be excited to see what it looks like. And also we got another Travis Scott skate deck. This one's like this plaid guy. It almost looks like a Spitfire logo right here. But yeah, this one scratches off too. No idea what it looks like either. Next up right here, this is throwing it back. This right here is the Supreme Bruce Lee skate deck. This released a long time ago. I actually got this thing for my birthday. And I love it. It's a dope board. I mean, what's not to like about Bruce Lee's nipple, like hanging out on your skateboard? We got a few more left, but next up, we got this guy right here. This right here is a board by First Run. They ended up sending this out to me. This is supposed to be like a Supreme pill. Pretty cool. It's not actually Supreme, but the whole concept behind it is like an addiction to like Supreme. He did like Louis Vuitton and a bunch of other stuff too. Pretty cool concept. And next up, we got this skate deck right here. This is actually signed by a bunch of Dogtown skaters. This is a board by Shepard Fairey or Obey. Next up, we got this board right here. This is a Birdhouse Tony Hawk board. Tony Hawk actually ended up coming out to a local skate park, and I got him to sign this board, which is pretty cool. And last but not least, this right here is what started it all. This was my first skate deck. It was a blind board. It had the little Grim Reaper on there. I ended up giving a speech about skateboarding, and I used this board as an example about how skateboarding is not a crime. But yeah, this right here is the first skateboard that I've ever owned. With how many decks I've snapped in half, I'm actually really surprised that I still have this one. I mean, by this side, the nose is a little bit chipped. And same thing with the tail. Also, I think I got Shepard Fairey to sign this board right here. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, he was in Detroit and I got his autograph on this thing, which is pretty cool. But yo guys, that right there is my entire skateboard collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys are not already subscribed, definitely make sure you go down there and smash that subscribe button. I got some bangers coming up, so I hope you guys stay tuned. But yo, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Deuces.